Hello, and welcome to our episode 13. In this episode, we will be discussing fire alarms and what your responsibilities are as a responsible person to maintain and test your system. If you want more information on the technical specification or legal side of testing fire alarms, please see the British Standard BS 5839 or the Regulatory Reform Fire Safety Order 2005. The responsible individual for the premises must ensure that a weekly test of the building's fire alarm system is carried out under the Regulatory Reform Fire Safety Order 2005, Article 17. Please note, weekly tests are not in place to act as a replacement for servicing carried out by a professional alarm company, but are in place to supplement them. Your fire alarm company should either be servicing your alarm biannually or quarterly frequency. The responsible person does not, however, always have to carry out the weekly test themselves. Can, if they choose, elect a suitable individual, such as a member of maintenance staff, to carry out the weekly test on their behalf. However, both the responsible person or the nominated individual must have the authority to sanction any works to take place on the fire alarm to keep the alarm operational. Additionally, it is also up to the responsible person to ensure that the fire alarm logbook is kept up to date, making sure that the following events are recorded: dates and times of alarms, genuine, false and test, and whatever cause was listed. Dates and times and defects or faults, what action has been taken, who it was reported to and when. Dates of the tests of the system, dates of servicing, dates and times of any disconnections or disablements, and any changes that have been made to the system. Here at JPRO, we provide all our clients with a fire alarm logbook free of charge when they have their fire alarm maintained by us. This enables our clients to keep on top of their weekly checks and keep appropriate back data for their historical records. This is useful to help spot recurring faults with the alarm. To carry out the weekly test, it is advised that you do the following: test at least one of the manual call points connected to the fire alarm to check the ability of the equipment to send a signal to the panel. Sound the alarm and operate any other devices fitted to the system. Things that you're going to need to perform your test: a call point key to reset the unit after it has been activated, any access codes to enter into the fire panel, the fire alarm logbook, and access to turn the fire alarm offline with a monitoring company if it is monitored. You will need to do this before testing if you are monitored to avoid any calls to you. During the test, isolate the system if required prior to test. If one fire alarm panel is networked to another, ensure that on alarm all panels are activated. Ensure any access control doors that are release on fire open with the alarm when it is sounded. Ensure that any access control doors that are closed on fire are fully shut when the alarm is sounded. If a deaf message system is in place, check that a message was received. If you are the responsible person, please make sure you carry out these weekly tests without fail. So many businesses and commercial sites neglect these tests as non-essential. But remember that the lives of everyone in your premises and potentially around it are dependent on your fire alarm for the appropriate warning in the event of a fire. As per government statistics, it can only take 30 seconds for a small flame to become completely out of control and turn into a major fire and smoke under fire conditions, and can travel from between 120 to 420 feet per minute. These statistics mean that we can conclude that in the event of a fire, every second counts. A whole building can be engulfed in flames and smoke in minutes, so making sure your alarm gives you as early a warning as possible and all doors open and shut as required on alarm is vital. This will aid escape and minimise the likelihood of casualties. For more information on anything covered in this podcast series, please go to www.jproservices.co.uk. Be safe in our hands.